Hi there, it's me, Pam Vinny, and today is my day for the Give a Scrap hop. It isn't Give a Scrap haul. That is not it. It's supposed to be Give a Scrap hop. Invite your peeps, hosted by the Traveling Crafter, and I will put her video of explaining this, and it's a month-long collab. I think I did it last year too. You create a video on YouTube, and then you tag or challenge a friend, and then you're going to post your project on Makers Market at district.net Makers Market, and then you tag a friend, or you can watch this year's creator videos on the hashtag Give a Scrap playlist on her Angela's channel. And then we're trying to keep the hashtag going. So here's a list. And before I forget, I'm going to challenge and tag Stefani with coffee, paper, scissors to do this hashtag Give a Scrap. And I have to catch up. But here's the calendar. Angela kicked it off on the 1st, and she's going to wrap it up on the 30th. And we have lots of talented people here. And this is my day on the 10th. And most of the people I know, some I don't. So I'll have to look them up and check out their channels too. So let's get into it. What I'm going to do is use some scraps up that I have, especially when you finish a project. I've got a box of, papers that you've cut off or used. Maybe I'll use this glue book here. If I want to glue. And then, just stuff like that. And then I have a book that I might want to use some images from. And I have this older magazine Where Women Create that I had thrifted. 2012. So I think I could maybe, if I wanted to use something that I could. Then I've got a tray over here of lots of little papers and stuff from my last project. All right. And then an example of what I've used before. I'm going to use up scraps to make little like pockets, etc. tucks. So I just took like papers and randomly cut and tore them. So now this will be like a little tuck here, and then when you have a journal, you can add that to it. Here's, what is this? So this is like a little tuck, a couple different papers. I put it on the back of a book page. So yeah, you could do that too. Maybe I'll do that. Here, you could use it as a pocket, and then later you could come back and you could stitch across. And also, you could wait till you got your journal page to see what you wanted to do with it. And then you could go back in and use a digital image. Sorry, it's crinkly. Like I have some leftover digital images. Like I could maybe put that lady on there or something. Or got these from Hobby Lobby. Maybe I could put, kind of big, but maybe I could put a smaller. Or I could even use it as a tuck. I want a smaller image. Okay. Taking them out. Now I'm going to have a bigger mess. So I decided to move all my stuff around like I do in my craft room. Even that's kind of cute. Oh, switch things up. I don't know why. I just keep doing that, but I do. That's really pretty. I think I like that. So you can just add a little something different. So would I want this to be a tuck? I think maybe that would be a tuck for a journal page. Yeah, that's really pretty. So I would just go ahead and glue that on there. And then I'll do a couple examples. So I hope you're having a fine morning and follow the other participants in this Give a Scrap Hop. Okay, I think I like that. Yeah, it has all those colors in there. So look how pretty and easy that is. So then you've got a lot of the work done and you can just add something more to it. And these were from Hobby Lobby. Or, yeah, the Paper Studio there, these die cuts. I got them all back. So that one's pretty much done, unless you want to do stitching. Okay, some other ones that I had done in the past were, you know, you just tear papers and then have them ready. This would be cute in a little golden book journal. Uh-oh, there's a heart here that needs to be repaired. And this one, is that a pocket? No. That one, I just add that there. Start out with. And you can just, you know, with your cutoffs, and then you could add something here, something more to it. Well, let's get to this point and then we'll see what we want to add more to. I did this a while back. So that goes there. Little camera, tore some paper, added this. And what else do we have? This is pretty. And then this is a sticker. So you can come back and add stickers too. So that'd be a pretty tuck. Like a little belly band or tuck. You could even put it at the top of a pocket. So there's some examples. So maybe 3 or 4 pieces of scrap paper. All right, let's just do a couple. I got leftover stuff all over the place here from finishing a project. I think this is really pretty, this paper here. Actually, those kind of look nice. Maybe even that. So it's really quite simple. I do have leftover these too, but where I'm thinking about putting these also is I have a glue book. And they're my favorite to work in, but I have been making journals, so I haven't had really time to work in my glue book. But this is a glue book of mine that I'd like to work in, and I'm thinking about using this for my for some pockets. And I made the little charmed angle too. So yeah, I've made some glue books. I hope to make some more, but yeah, they open up. These are my favorite. I just love them because I'm a little bit whimsical, and then you can cut things from books and put them here, and added the mouse here, and there's a little poem, and then another one about the north wind from another book. I cut that out to make a little pocket on the barn. So fun. I love these. I'll show you. So I'm going to make little things to put in here. Not too much. It doesn't have to be too much. It's my journal. If I like that, I really like it, right? Or maybe something like that, and then added. Yeah, I might do that. So you just keep adding on. Look at the images here in that vintage book. Cute. Looks like he's running over here. And then you can tear things out. I tore that out to put on this page. There's some like wood here and wood in the print of the page here, but I just want to show you one more thing, and then of how I use these. I think it was here, yeah. So I have this coloring book page. Oh, and look at, I added a little Richard Scary mouse here. I added the little bee. I added this little girl, like she's going to climb up on the mushroom. I added a little Richard Scary bunny, like he's digging here, little bug here. So that's what I like to do, but then continue it on more. So yeah. Oh, and here, look at, I did this in this cute. So I added these happy little frogs. Then I cut out these little cats. She's serving pie up there. She's on the mushroom. These are the 3 little kittens. They're mittens. I had that little cat sticking out of there, and I added these for the mittens. And this little mouse, like he's coming out of that house there. So, yeah, I'm going to make some little pockets or tucks to put in there. Now, this is really pretty. I like the combination here of something like this. And let's see. How big do I want it to be? I could even make it a pocket like this. I like that it's kind of torn here. I wonder if I almost like the yellow better because it just gives it a little pop. So you could just add, I could have that as a little card here. And maybe I would just tear this down. So just use whatever leftover scraps you have from your project. And then you don't have to worry about, well, you always have so many scraps left over, right? But you'll have just a little bit less. So that could go in there. I think that's what I'm going to do. Bring it back down. Then we can see where it will fit in my glue book. Do I want to leave a little edge? I think I will. And this will go there. Guess I could have used a glue stick. I think I'll bring that to the edge. Okay, and then you're going to have this here. You could add more things to it, like I have all these little die cuts here. And how about if I add a little butterfly, or I could add it here. I think I'm going to, I don't know, I just want to break it up a little bit. I think I'm going to, I don't know. No, maybe I'll put it here. I think I'll put it here. Okay. Okay, so you've already got something here. I like. What else can we do? And I've got so many scraps and things like here, just everywhere. What? What's something with green? Okay. So much, so much, so much. This is pretty. Okay, I had used this when I cut out these cute little bunnies with my die cut machine. Let's see. I think I'll tear it like that. And then maybe something could come out like that. What else do I have over here? I was thinking if I had an envelope, I could. Oh, I do have some envelopes here. I don't know if I want pink, but that's what I have here, so that's what we're going to use. So what if I would put this on a page, and we would have this as a tuck and also as a little flip out. I think we'll start out with that. And what else should we use? I do have some of these cute digitals. What else do I have? A little mushroom. Let's see. It has a little pink and green, so I could tuck her in there. Oh, these are little file folders cutouts. Let's see. Okay. I think I would maybe put that in there because it has a little pink to the background. Some scraps. This is from an old calendar. We tore this. The calendar was Katie Daisy. Was the illustrator. Would we like that on the edge? I think we would. And then would we still want this in, or do we need something more, something different? I think I like that. Or do we want this here? Would it fit if I tore it? Like that. Yeah, it would. So, where's my glue stick? Here it is. Buried. And then after this, I'm going to do a tutorial on making little golden books journals. And then I don't have a whole lot of little golden books here in Florida, but I do have, I think, 4 that I will be making journals from. Okay, so there's that. And then you have the envelope that this will be on the side. Maybe we could use this. On here. Sure. All right. So it's really fun to just gather up what you have from your previous projects and use them. Okay, so we'll find a place to put this. And I could do more. I could add more. Like, do we want to add that too? I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it does need that, does it? Okay. Oops. I think I'll use it like as a little stopper. So I'm going to glue here and at the bottom. Like that. So that would stop it a little bit. Okay, so we have that. These are what I'm going to use so far. Got this little leftover piece. I think I will use this right here. I had snipped it off something that I had sewn on, so from a tag or something. But that could be a little pull out right there. Something a little whimsical. Okay. Okay, what else can I do? Let's see. I have these. I also have this from crepe paper. This might make a nice little side tuck. Oh, I'm knocking everything over. I think I would go like that. kind of has that color in it. I don't think I like that with it. Okay, I have a lot of pink. Oh, this is pretty though. I'm switching it up. Okay. Okay. Usually doesn't take this long. I think I'm going to do something like that. And then this could be a pocket here. And this could be a pocket here. So I think I will go on 3 sides. Here. So something can go in this one here, but then I think I want to stagger it. And then, so then this will be a pocket, this will be a tuck, and then, so I think I'm going to go from here to here, like that. So line it up. Oh, you know what? I gotta see what I might want on these. Oh, I think I want more greens, but it kind of has the same colors. Okay, we're just gonna go with this for this one. If I want to come back and sew, I can. I just like that. That could even go in there, this little file folder. Okay. And then I'm going to pull something from this book. Because I don't think my glue book has that much pink in it. And a lot of these scraps seem to be pink. Cute. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can do with a little more neutral. There's something green too. Let's see what we can do with this. Here. And then I have the Woodland Folk Meet the Elves. But I thought I'd use this in glue books too, but maybe I can just, maybe I could use an elf in this. I don't know, these aren't my favorite images, but I don't know. Maybe this, maybe that one. There's some animals in the elf. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like this. I'm not really finding anything I really like in here. Okay, so we're just going to work with this. And I have another book nearby. I do have this magazine. I don't mind this, where it says make a friend. So how about we cut that out? That would make a good journaling card. Not trying to make it perfect. Okay. Yeah, let's cut this off. And I could always use this blue here too. Okay. I like this. It's calendar page. Scrapbook paper. How about a belly band? But I think I'm gonna have to make it a tuck. Well, so let's see. Oh, the belly band could go this way. Then this could go here. Yeah, I like that. Now, I don't know how wide I want it to be, so I think I'll just keep it like this. And then maybe I'll make this so it could go in somewhere. Okay, I'm going to go with this. And I might make this like a pocket too. So I'll leave the top open until I know for sure. And this little calendar page will go kind of on this grid. This grid. Okay. So you just had a few things, maybe a book, an old calendar or a magazine, your cutoffs. And I'm thinking I would back this on something stronger, and then that could go in the pocket. Okay? So let's get out the book and see. Hey, I have this paper here left over. Maybe I break it up by that. Okay. So now we've used this up. I don't know, do I like this here? That's fine. Okay. Okay, so I have that. I'm going to try to put in my glue book. And these. All right, so let's get your glue book. And see where we can put it. It's a pocket here. See what we got. This kind of has pink in here. It's got the green. But this is the envelope. So, oh no. Oh, yeah. So it'd have to go on a certain side. It would have to go like, you know, this, which I don't mind. Yeah, kind of, because there's pink in here. So this envelope, I'm going to glue here. I think I'll bring it down like that. So now I'll need to glue it. I can make it a tuck, but I don't think I will. From this side. I'm going to glue the whole thing down. And then, of course, you just keep adding and adding and adding until you like what you have. So now that envelope goes here, and you could put something in here. So that's that. Now, let's see what we want to do with these 3 things. Okay, now there is black in here and this black here. Actually, that comes right to the edge too, doesn't it? Yeah. And maybe I could fold this over on this side. Okay. I think I want to bring it down to about here, and then I'm going to fold it here on the edge so it can go to the other side. Yeah, how fun is that? So that'll just, since this opens up, that will just open up. It'll be here, and I'll use that as some type of pocket. Okay, so that worked out really good. We're going to glue it to this edge. Like that. So that will be a little tuck here. And then on this side, this will be a pocket, but it, you know, it'll be more things, but we're gonna, yeah, I think we'll start that out as a little pocket. Okay, so we already got that. So we got a little pocket here. I'll just leave that in there. Okay, now we got this one and this one. What were we gonna put this? Yeah, we were gonna put this in. Oh, we had a little spot in here. I'll back that. Oh, I like it. Okay. Okay, what do we have? Oh, we have that. This has some of these colors in it. And it has flowers. This also has nature. This has blue in it and nature and a butterfly. Let's see. I think I like this just in the middle of the music sheet. I like that. It's 1925, Dinah. And there's blues and things in here. And I could add a little rabbit or a little deer to this also, which I think I would do, to bring in those animals. Okay. I know I had a little deer here, but I don't know. Take the time to try to find it. Little those are booklets that I made. Okay. All right, so we got that. And then what do we have? One more? Yeah, so you could just keep adding more things to it. Oh, that's pretty. So what's that? Okay. I don't mind that because it's got a lot of these things in here, little colors. And it's kind of stripy. Yes, I think so. Make it a pocket. Or a little tuck. Maybe we'll come down to this point. There. Yeah. I like it. Okay, so that's what we have so far. So when you have some scraps, you can just, even I like to see something right here. Like you have some leftover paper. Just add a cute little image here. And just keep going. So anyway, I was happy I was able to use up some scraps of paper, leftover things, in my glue book. So thank you so much for crafting with me, and check out the Give a Scrap, and I am going to tag you, Stefani. Hope you join along. And tomorrow is Johnna, the Preppy Crafty Girl, on the 11th, Friday. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.